Alright, welcome back. We have a major battle on our hands over here with Vlad von Carstein. So I'm just gonna wait a couple of minutes for people to get settled in. Gonna give Vlad, I think, the armor piercing. I do want to be careful here. There is a powerful army. There is a shaman. Thankfully, he only has two Black Orc boys with him. You know, I think one of the things I would say right now that Creative Assembly could perhaps do better would be the way they handle hero recruitment. Because currently, at the moment, the way things work, there's just way too many. There's a lot of heroes, and the structures to recruit them are different. That isn't a problem if you are a player, but it is a problem, I feel, for the AI. So the AI either gets free hero recruitment or doesn't. And there are certainly issues with that. Okay. So let's fight. Let us fight. So I've got Graveguard, skeletons, dire wolves, a black coach against... Well, there are some trolls. Those are going to be a bit of an issue. There is, of course, Azag himself, but I think Vlad can beat the snot out of him. Although I should be careful, because Azag probably does have an enormous amount of damage that he can certainly do. Nasty Skulkers. And he's got some upgrades as well. That gives you an idea. You know, for all the power the Greenskin AI has, it is a pale imitation of what a player has at their disposal when handling them. Now, this is nice because it is an Imperial layout, so that is going to give me advantages. And I do have that entire army that's going to march over there. So I do have some cavalry. I think I'm going to deploy it over here. And Graveguard, well, I don't want to deploy all the heroes, but Vlad and Isabella certainly so on the front lines. Okay. Take some forces and go in. And let's send Vlad in as well. And let's get the charges going. Okay. Now I don't need to... Whoa, what are you doing there, Isabella? That was a bit of a bold move over there. Hold on. The wolves are just gonna be wasted in the city fighting if I'm not careful with them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, they're breaking there already. Here he is. The big boy himself. Debuff his melee attack. Thankfully, he is actually a fairly a flying unit. Now that is an obnoxious spell effect. Okay, so they're gonna do quite well. I'm just gonna pull these guys right back. Okay, reinforcements have arrived. Let's get that black coach in, send it in. Pull these ones out. And keep cycle charging. I don't necessarily want to deploy the reinforcement army just yet. Although, I think I'm gonna start moving with them. That is a lot of units to control. And you know what? Normally, I would not care, but the problem is with Vampire Count's unit is the issue of having to constantly manage the leadership aspect about it. Right, Azak is going down. Because if they start crumbling... Right, they're gonna go in later. If units start crumbling...
Isabella von Carstein.
Then things start going down downhill quickly. Right, Vlad. They're pushing ahead. Let's just send some units here. Just send the swarm in. Alright, they've broken. Do I have any units that are damaged? These guys. Okay.
Bleed them.
Move them in there. Trolls over there.
Isabella von Carstein.
Let's get some skeleton warriors there.
Fine.
Darkness comes swiftly.
Now they're sending more units.
What? Time to kill.
I obey. Beautiful decay.
Alright, send the Necromancer in for the fight as well. Graveguard are doing their thing.
Vampire.
We're gonna use... Well, I don't have enough for that. Azak should collapse any moment now, hopefully.
With haste. Life.
Right, gonna get the dire wolves to do a flanking attack. Right, that was the summoned unit of skeletons. They're breaking over there. Damage is done. Flanking attack going in. Blood Knights. Sweet. Okay.
The living will join.
Now she has a bunch of regeneration, so let's just
For
use
my
it.
Lord husband.
I will rule all. Bring death.
It is certainly an interesting enough perspective, I suppose. If I can kill Isaac, then I do believe a lot of the enemy army will start crumbling.
What did you want?
Gonna get more units here.
Blood Knights.
Still enough power behind their charge over there to get going. Gonna go send them after the boys over there. Is Isaac dead? Feels like it. Oh, go, my direwolves. You know, Isabella is certainly more stronger than Vlad, because those direwolves are no joke. They absolutely are not. Okay, some enemy heroes. I'm actually gonna send Isabella as well, because she's gonna... She is scary. Spooky, scary, what have you. Still so many units. Still going strong over there. I need... You know, I need this. And the direwolves will keep pursuing the enemy.
Knights. Hear the night. Vlad von Carstein. It shall be so.
Alright, that's gone.
Blood dragons.
Oh, that would have been nice, I admit. Okay, gonna get these guys to take down that barricade, move over to take that control point. Alright, they're breaking. They're breaking in a large part, but not completely.
End. Quickly. Slaughter them.
Those are some heroes. Alright, those guys are broken. Spook the enemy to death. How much more do these guys need?
Von Carstein.
Until they will collapse completely. Just gonna pull these Blood Knights to pursue some units. Take these guys. No, that's...
Bleed them.
Okay.
I am immortal.
Gonna give her a bit of regeneration. Oh, there's more units over there. Holy crap, it's like unending. Okay, more oh, shit. Get these units. Get these units. Heroes too. The fight continues. Frost the entire city.
Death to the living.
They should start collapsing any moment now. Alright, that's the victory. Azak is finished. Sylvania is now free. And now Ostermark will soon be liberated. Well, liberation perhaps is a strong word. New management. That was a nice battle. A bit easy, sure, but defensive battles are currently anyway. The problem is, of course, the AI is always going to make use of those defensive battles because they just gain the advantage of the garrison. The towers and all that should have the advantage, but they don't exist. Okay, so we fought... Oof, that is a lot of money. Draika is probably going to be next. I feel I should pay her a visit. Get some lumber. Get this to level 3. Oh, I would love him to try and sally for. So far is all that's left. So diplomatic relations. Yeah, I have precious fruit, a few friends as is. Maybe giving her Essen would not be so bad. But I suppose it depends on how you view things. They're not necessarily going to be the biggest benefit, really, are they?
More sleep, child. More sleep grows, I can tell. You come thinking to bargain, but I have already won. So be it. You seek out the von Carsteins. A bold action. The von Carstein.
Interesting dilemmas. Do I get more growth? I mean, I could increase hero capacity for necromancers, which would be nice. Could get more White Kings, Banshees. The vampire count's situation is actually pretty solid in a lot of ways. But I think I'm just gonna get another White King. Have some money, so might as well spend it, right? Alright. Hopefully the Empire doesn't declare war on me anytime soon.
Seas of blood.
Now over here, if I wanted my situation to be better, I could just get some Graveguard with great weapons. And that would give me an economic benefit that I could use. So who's next? Draika. She is going to die. I'm not going to leave her alive. And she's not particularly eager to make alliances with me. So wipe her out. I'll wipe her Pansy Elves out when the endgame event. Like, the concern I have is, like, when you're thinking about endgame events, the ones I have right next to me. Right. Our army, right there, can be a bit of an issue. I also laugh at the notion that both of my von Carstein ores that I got from Awakened Bloodlines are called Frederick. What are chances of that? Pretty low, I imagine. So most factions right now are weaker than me. I hope I haven't... Yeah, fuck that. Musalon may dislike me for it, but it's like better than 4 control for all that. So this is... Yeah, it is bizarre. I mean, I've certainly haven't had an easy time with all of this.
Destruction. King of darkness, bend to my will.
We're gonna lay siege to that.
It is always a
I lose those units. That's
the
fine.
world will be must.
Do I get the peace agreement with these boys? Is it worth me going into the mountains? I mean, I do have other enemies
It is
to concern myself with.
Didn't you better say something interesting?
That said... I mean, I could come here and finish him later, so...
It is not my Kupona right.
Okay. Scrag seems to be doing alright. He might be another ally potential. Alright, so let's get that going.
Agreed. For now. This night. Man sleep wanes and more sleep waxes. Of course, I was expecting you.
Oh. That may be a bad situation. Could I win against this?
Annihilate them.
Maybe. be an interesting one though, I gotta admit. I don't... So let me get an unholy lodestone, because that is going to be needed. Get rid of those, because I don't need them. Like, he doesn't need to have the very, very best army, by the way. Because he does have a lot of combat power on his own. Thank you very much, Walrus. Much appreciated. So, oh, I could get a Vargolf. Ooh, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. But I think I'm gonna go for Graveguard with Grey Weapons.
Massacre them.
And get the casualty replenishment rate.
Bring them death! Man sleep wanes and more sleep waxes. Of course, I was expecting you.
He's not particularly willing to join the war there.
Welcome, kin. It hungers. I'll more be cool.
In a lot of ways, I wish I could do better.
Bring me flesh to craft. I will not disgrace my ancestors.
I should probably move this entire army, just finish Zufbar and deal with Karkurn. But unfortunately, I don't quite have... Maybe if I fought manually, but nah. No reason. If Draika attacks me... I mean, she only has 3 monstrous strides, though she does certainly have some great hawks and all that. Guess we'll find out. Who's stronger? Vlad versus Draika. You know, Draika has the capability of getting one of the strongest earlier game armies, but Vlad has a bloody mid-tier. Because Draika just has significant benefits in terms of dealing with leadership. Okay. Now, the army that's besieging Zufbar is not important in any real way. What do you want, Draika? Okay. Well, we have a hell of a fight on our hands. Generally speaking, I find it horrifying to deal with Draika in a one-on-one fight. The reason is simple. She carries significant penalties when it comes to leadership. Now, I'm fine losing the regiments of renown because, you know, you can always replenish those pretty quickly. But I think, you know, one conclusion I would say is Isabella is much, much better as a lord than Vlad is. And much better as a hero, too. Just the fact that Vlad doesn't have a mount is an enormous disadvantage. Now, there is the entire garrison coming behind me, but that is fine, gentlemen. That is really fine. We're gonna take everything we have, everything that we are. The dire wolves. Okay. Now the dire wolves will... I might regret fighting this manually, but that's fine. So they're gonna go... Oh, she's only level 9. I didn't realize that. Okay. Okay, Black Coach. Go, 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 go. Don't dawdle. Go, go. Okay, these two move in. Go. She's got some bats. Just move, move, move. Alright, here we go.
Your time has come. Endless night, vampire. Blood magic.
With haste, kill!
So much death.
Blood Knights! Excellent!
Let's hit them hard, hit them fast, hit them hard. Just go, go, go before the reinforcements start arriving and start beating the shit out of me.
They'll die and rise.
Die, mortals! Die! Attack! Countess!
Vlad von Carstein! All shall perish! We thirst!
Quickly! I serve my sire! Yes! Isabella von Carstein!
Undead Knights! On death's wings!
Corpse cat.
End them!
Necromancer. Serve my will.
Vlad von Carstein!
At once!
Bow before me! Attack! None how stops macabre!
Life is a phase.
I obey.
Everywhere is death. Necromancer. Now! Yes! With haste! Time to rise! Now!
With haste!
With haste! Come to me! Necromancer!
What?
Necromancer! Awake!
We are immortal!
With haste! Give them death! von Carstein!
As you command.
End them!
Vampire! Blood magic!
Kneel before your master.
Night has fallen!
Alright, bloody affair. Lost 1, 2, 3, 4, quite a few units, but I do have the ability to bring them back from the dead with the talent. Maybe I should improve that talent. I mean, if there is any issue with the vampire counts right now, and I think this is why Gorst works so well, because he doesn't give a shit, but the problem is, your units don't just break and run. It's like they collapse. And it's not like just portions of your army, it's your entire damn thing. Which is, as you might imagine, something of an issue. Now, demons have this problem as well, except demons are substantially more durable by and large. Anyway, Draika is finished. Same about the Necro.
No mercy! I will alone.
I will not betray you.
This suits my cause.
I'm not sure. I think the Tomb Kings are in a pretty good position from what I understand it. Though I couldn't be able to tell you because I haven't played them.
I want their souls.
Alright, so...
Bring
Good on you.
them death.
Yeah, just lose that.
All shall know me and tremble.
Much blood has been spilled for this.
Vlad von Carstein. Kill them, raise them. The world will drown in blood.
King of Darkness.
Welcome, kin. You must want something. It better not be my head. I assent. The more it is my... Onward!
Lord of the Night.
Okay. So, Draika is finished. We maintain an unsteady relationship with the Empire. I mean, I could declare war on the Empire. Don't get me wrong on this, but as things currently stand, I've got other fish to fucking fry. Like this massive dwarven army at the edge of my territory. And I do want to awaken a final von Carstein Lord because the benefits there would be fairly substantial. If I take out the leader of Karakern, that will certainly give me quite an advantage.
Bow before me.
Now here, I think I want to get down Mortis Engine. Sure, it's going to be a lot, but it's also going to be a lot in terms of combat benefits. So like this army doesn't really need any changes to it whatsoever from this point onward. Different situations for different armies and all that, but yeah. So what do I do now? I mean, things have been solved. They're not gonna come for me, and well, there are choices. Huh. Imagine that. I have decisions. Well, I think the Empire is on the menu, boys. Like, this is a great thing. It's like, yeah. Like, let's deal with the dwarves, beat the shit out of them, and then deal with the Empire. Vargeist units, Power of the Night. Let's get that. Finally, stability. In my glorious undead empire. Though the Reckland certainly is starting to extend. Do I really want to declare war against the Reckland? It is tempting, because the territory they'd have would be really, really good territory. On the flip side, of course, if I do declare war against them, well, there's gonna be issues with that, because expansion-wise, I'd be treading into. Like, expanding to the south doesn't make sense to me because the territory there isn't particularly good. Oh, they're gonna declare war against me. Whew, I'm so terrified. Or the creeping death, I tell you. Although. There we are. Karakadrin is next. I mean, just need to deal with them, right?
I shall enslave the world.
You seek out the von Carsteins. A bold action,
Take
by
it.
all means. It hungers. It cools. Take their life force. Seas of blood.
Very good. This night.
Perhaps it would be time to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, it does seem like a good idea.
What do you want?
Fall back to Dragon. Ungrim is coming, and he ain't too pleased about what I've done so far.
My bloodline calls.
Yeah, we now want to fight Ungrim. Let's get some upkeep benefit. The hunger, always important for replenishment purposes. Gonna get replenished troops with him. Then I can afford another necromancer. Gonna get him.
Mausoleums to defile.
Get rid of these two.
This better be important.
I think I would want another unholy, another corpse card, so get rid of all of this.
Yes. Vlad von Carstein. Must, but...
How dare you darken my hall?
I'm gonna use that Banshee as a scout and see if... Like, I don't think I can beat Ungrim in a straight up fight. Those Slayers would do too much damage. Though I could probably do quite well against Slayers, far better than one might imagine. Karakaren is contained. Right there. Yep, there is. The thing that I've been dreading.
To discuss with thine.
Kamler. That ain't just one army, is it though? Well, I guess Vlad is gonna have to go deal with Zufbar again. And teach these dwarves that they're supposed to be dead. Okay.
Begone.
Where's the agent? Let's increase mobility.
Necropolis awaits.
I will alone.
Okay, Frederick.
Good. This will do.
It's level 3, so the garrison shouldn't be too strong. That's also the home of the Slayer, so of course it will be.
None shall
That is a sizable, chunky garrison.
all shall know me and tremble. They will know of death. Ready.
What do I want building-wise? Well, I think I do want to get the Blood Knights, of course. Necromancers I don't need. Mortis Engine, not really. Terror Guys could be nice. More Vampire? Sure.
Soon
can't really move that army. Can't move that army either. Let's see if this is enough. It would be, assuming he had the ability to do an attack, which he does not. Does any unit of Vlad no. Unless this guy has siege attacker. It's bizarre though. Wait, the Vargolf might have. Let's try that. Yeah. Yeah, he'll keep this.
Yes. Darkness comes.
I think I'm just gonna... Does he have enough more? Yeah, he doesn't have any more movement points, oddly enough. He does. Okay.
Deliver it unto me. So.
Now he's at war with Kislev, though Kislev has taken his capital. Huh.
My Kupana right.
Alright.
What is your purpose?
We are investing in our future.
And
Or in our demise. Gonna get Pit of Shades. It's been nerfed, but it's still pretty good.
Unstoppable.
For Vlad, it's always the question, right? Hold on, she does any magical skills? She doesn't really. Like, she's already incredible. Let's get her chart bonus back. All the way up. Beam of Night. And get more replenished troops. Boost the income even further. Wound Maker. Upgrade this to level 3. Public order is alright. The Southern Empire belongs to the Vampire. The Northern Empire is, well, screwed. Is the Empire at war with Talabeclan?
Von Carstein sends his minions to threaten and parley.
Alright, so he's at war with Mulder. Durfu? Huh. Wait, what? Wow. You don't expect the surprise invasion of Durfu. Now that would be a lot of money. But I'm gonna wait at least one turn to do that. Now, I'll freely admit to you guys, I'm not necessarily too eager to fight the Tautotungrim in the mountains.
never. How dare you?
But it
target-
does seem like I'm not gonna really have much of a choice here, will I? In the mountains. In the mountains, it's utter dog. Okay, I can't trade territory with them yet, but I will.
Von Carstein.
Should I even get this? I think Vlad is gonna move in here. Oh yeah, I don't want the mountain. 15% income. Gold mines. What would I get here though? There's no special thing for the vampires. There's something in Grishnak Slayer, but not important. There is a gold mine, but that's not where I want to go. So yeah, I'm just gonna take all of this. Should I give it to Isaac? Form the alliance, try and form an alliance with him.
Why do come? What can we help you with this night?
Now, here's an interesting perspective. Probably better. He's at war with the Darkland Orcs and the Slave Azar in Karakadrin.
Agreed.
I'm not giving him fucking Temple off. Dorf always evades the Empire in my campaigns. Oh yeah, that does happen.
Ah, you seek out the von Carstein.
A lot of the times.
Darkness comes.
Darkness comes.
Greet.
Now I think...
Speak. I will hear you now. Be warned, my mood is dark.
Now I could...
You are not welcome in my court, yet here you are. Friend or foe, we will see.
Could take Talabium. And then use it as a jumping off point. Like, Talabium would be really nice to have for a number of reasons. Because I would be able to... Yeah, tell you what, I'll do that. But first and foremost, of course, I'm not going to do that instantly because I have other shit to worry about. Let me get more growth. More necromancers. Useless fucking pieces of shit, but more necromancers. I don't like necromancers as heroes. I don't need their magic. Like, why would you have a necromancer versus a vampire lord? Like, if you're gonna make an army of heroes, necromancers are probably one of your best, one of your worst choices, really. Okay. So this army... Oh, do I think... Yeah, you know what? I think unless I want to fight that battle myself, I probably need to send this army here as well. These guys are gonna be disbanded. These guys are gonna be disbanded. I'm gonna get more units. Better units. For them soon enough. Like, there are much better units available. Graveguard in particular is what I'm going to invest in. Once the research is ready, the upkeep costs will be reduced. Now the thing is, the thing is, I don't necessarily want to control the entire map. Not necessarily so. Like, I'm in a really nice, comfortable position. Change that. Why make things complicated defending a large and varied empire? I mean, sure, some people will be very dedicated to that kind of playstyle. Although I will certainly expand to the north. Maybe next campaign I'll play, I'll choose a different start, because it feels like I've been playing a lot of campaigns as of late. Not streaming them, but I've been playing a lot of campaigns centered around this area. Maybe I'll do an empire campaign as Volkmar. Ah. Who the funk? Yep, I knew that was coming.
What? That's macabre. Unstoppable. What? Bend to my will.
Frederick von Carstein? Meet Frederick von Carstein. I wonder. I got the black coach. Could use some dire wolves for the flanking potential.
My bloodline calls. Light! It is night. Now! This better be.
Raise the dead. Oh, that would be a lot of losses. I accept it. Because I know... Because here's the thing, I would actually end up losing more, I feel, if I fought... Like, that barely survived, but it did survive. I guess.
My will alone. What do you want?
And I can get replenishment, no problem. Okay, over here. I feel I should get something. Vargulfs are good because they give you siege attacker. So I think I'm just gonna start investing in some of them. Raid this to level 2.
This night.
Now, I am not gonna be able to attack right now.
Yes.
That is incredibly cheap. I'm just gonna wait a turn though. Upgrade that. A replenishment. Upgrade that even further. Curse of Undeath. Increase mobility and Deadly Blade, as well as Gutter Fighter. Benches are nice.
You dare.
They are really nice. That can wait.
As long as I am.
Sartos!
Onward.
Alright, so Zufbar is next. Now, I think I am going to start moving troops to deal with Karakaren from here, after I deal with Zufbar, of course. It would be nice to have regular Graveguard, but I'll take the ones with two-hand weapons.
On thy knees.
I'll take it. Oh shit. Fuck.
You have been...
Huh. Maybe a good idea to... I do need to have Altdorf. But the thing is, do I? I mean, I can win from multiple ways. Don't necessarily need to betray the Empire. Besides, I can maybe be able to pay Catherine at a certain point. Oh well. I do think it's a better idea to make an alliance with Azag than it is to entertain relations with Catherine. I'll take the trade agreement for a moment, but that's just it, the trade agreement. Now, if this army here...
This better be important.
What do I have available?
Take their life force.
Not likely.
My bloodline calls.
Odd? I mean, there are... These are Vargas, not Vargulf.
Darkness.
Okay, fine. I'll waste another turn with Karakaren alive, but better than nothing.
We are in agreement. Wipe them out. I hunt.
Maybe it would be a good project to invest in. But I'll decide later.
Know me and tremble.
We got other business to attend to. Why does Vlad have a zombie unit? I don't even remember where the fuck I picked those guys up.
I am invincible. If you think it is wise. Cower before me.
Okay. Go with that.
Aye, I'll have...
Alright, for the one Frederick von Carstein. Lightning Strike is not necessarily too important right now, but I'm getting it because, well, I want the final point in the tree. More movement. Let's improve that to level 3. And then I'm gonna start getting in this particular tree because, yeah, I do want to start getting stuff there. But the 15% for Graveguard and Black Knights will certainly be really, really nice, and as well the armor. I guess I'll decide what I do with this region. Like, as far as I'm concerned, Izak can have Karakadrin. I'll just give him to him. Kislev is doing a lot better than I thought they would be. Oh. There's an army under... Maybe I should kill Ungrim again, because he's gonna give me more blood kisses, and I do want those blood kisses.
We have much to discuss, and thou art... King of Darkness. Von Carstein.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
The world will drown in blood. Vlad von Carstein. Get still, Manchuria. He's gonna eat these if they say something stupid. All shall know me and tremble. King of Darkness. I knew the way. I will alone. Move. This suits my cause. To the shadows. This better be important. Moving.
Bats and wolves gather. wish to craft.
Now! So,
I could take a different approach. Instead of making an alliance with the orcs, I could make an alliance with Kislev. Give them the entire mountain region. Seems like a decent enough idea, right? Kislev would develop it better than I could. Okay. I mean, okay, the choice is made for me. We march north to wipe the scum of the orcs out of this world.
Thou shalt treat me with the respect I did.
I wonder how long until the Bloody Hand wipes out Forgrim.
this will do.
Lord of Cain has been claimed. I'll just root and occupy it. Can I hold on to that? Yeah, for a while at least.
Sleep shines. Deliver it unto me. Strike out.
They will serve.
What other building would one want here? Yeah, I think I'm gonna get another Banshee building.
What do you want?
For him, let's get Growth. None of it really matters. Replenish troops.
Darkness comes.
He's gained a level, so let's get a Rune Marcher. This entire army, well, it's only 1,000 for it.
Stop that.
Aye, I'll have...
Arsenic is still alive.
Speak your words and I'll decide if yous lives or dies.
My bloodline calls.
The von Carstein. In my own time. The world will drown in blood. Very well. It is done. I shall go into darkness. Champion of the dark.
Alright, time to finally fight this quest battle. I could have possibly done much earlier. Didn't want to do it. I know it's a harder battle than it might seem. Going.
I have not seen such a pathetic sight since mine father-in-law Otto took his last breath. Is this all that thine empire can muster? What a pitiful age this is. It makes me ponder for the era of worthy foes.
There are certainly some bugs when it comes to this stuff. Why are we deploying here? Oh, whatever. So here's what's gonna happen. Oh, actually I can't. Alright. Actually we can. I mean, why deploy from the front when you can deploy from the rear?
Vlad von Carstein!
Let's do it.
Blood Knights! Swiftly! Give them death!
Vampire! Your time has come! Living will join!
It is time. So much death. Yes, awake, minions.
So much for the mighty Imperial army. I gotta agree with Vlad, this is a pathetic sight.
Blood magic!
White King.
Oh shit! Okay.
Isabella von Carstein!
Yes. I obey.
Oh. My mic's been... It might just be certain portions of it. Let me know if it's improving or working worse. Might need to adjust some sensitivity settings on OBS.
Death.
So they've got more Hellstorm rocket batteries. That's 4. Pretty substantial amount you gotta give it to
Life ends.
them for bringing this many.
Tremble, mortals!
Corpse cut. Life ends.
Blood Knights!
Alright, they're moving into position.
Beautiful decay.
For Sylvania!
Isabella von Carstein!
Is it finished? Yes.
I'm in your thrall!
the von Carstein.
Yeah, a bit of growth there. Gonna get that to level 3. I don't need that. Hell, I don't need any of these. I don't know.
This better be important. Now! On thy knees!
Skarsnik declares war on me. What a shame. I was hoping for better relations between our people. But it's not gonna happen. Not now, at least. That's fine. Alright, so Kiso has been pushed back from the mountains, if you will. So Isaac isn't completely a useless shite.
Don't mess with me! What?
Ready the sword!
Onward! The days are dark, and the end... Aye! More sleep shines!
That is a lot of money.
Seas of blood! I hunt! The world will drown in blood. I am invincible. Yes.
Well, put that to the test.
So,
Fear the
to war. I thirst.
Okay, he shouldn't, Isaac shouldn't be able to surprise me over here. Although, just in case that he might have an army to surprise me, because obviously I would not want to lose this force.
Cloaked in darkness. So be it.
And recruit them.
Agreed. For now. Ready.
If this is bad news, I'll poke out your eye.
Aranessa salt spite. The Sea Father tasks me to destroy you. Why shouldn't I?
Excellent question.
Fantasas-
Hit now. You dare approach one rag?
He wants me to pay him for a peace tree. Piss off. Raids that cost minus 30%. That would be nice. But it's not the only thing that does matter here. Let's get the spirit. Well,
Everything dies. Yes. As darkness comes. Move! Begone. Bats and wolves.
he's gonna move in that settlement. This army will start moving towards the main army of Karakaren, and I will try and combine them.
Greetings, brothers. What does my bloodline require?
Okay.
Our
Let
watch
us
can
discuss
never end.
stately affairs.
Oh, so they actually
Like
like.
the
Okay.
motherland.
Why do come? Why do come? I'll comply.
Fear the
I am ready.
Kneel to Urson!
Ah, Castalton. You are certainly a nice fellow. Right. It is quite crazy.
You dare. I think awful careful about what you want to say to me.
Instead. I wish I could trade him the territory of Karakaren. I mean, I could give him Fort Soul, I guess. Oh, I'm sure as fuck not gonna trade that to a greenskin.
They will serve.
Until I'm certain that an agreement with them, which you can't be, not with these guys.
I, Vlad von Carstein. All shall know me and tremble. This better be important. This will do. What?
flesh to craft. Find me charnel pits. Yes. It shall be done. Darkness comes. I relish the opportunity.
My blood now calls. What do you want? Deliver it unto me. More sleep shines.
We like Sinnelleos.
The queen!
Anad?
Speak up, or I'll take your tongue.
Bow before me. I want their souls.
Not gonna lie, this is going to be interesting. Because there's a lot of black orcs in this one. Like a lot. Okay, so I think the best way to deal with this is set Isabella to wipe Isaac off the map. She's got the combat capability. Strike hard, strike fast. I mean, if I lose Graveguard, I lose Graveguard, but... Or, yeah, I could just sit back and enjoy the show while Isabella kills Isaac in a one-on-one duel. She can, by the way. Like, she absolutely can. Especially if I send other vampires with her. So choices, but I think a full frontal assault.
The dead are mine.
The smart move would be to go for that duel. But I never proclaimed myself to be the smartest person alive, so I'm going to go with what's fun.
Isabella von Carstein.
Blood Knights! Give them death!
She's gonna go... We need to deal with the artillery.
On death's wings! With hunger! Vlad von Carstein!
Oh shit, man.
With haste!
They're gonna get their ass handed to them.
Swiftly!
We are the new order!
With haste! Harken's blood! Swiftly!
Those guys are a lot tougher than I assumed they would be.
Might has fallen. For Vlad! Vampire! Blood magic!
Fall back with the Blood Knights.
Blood Knights!
Would rather not lose them in this.
Still my beating heart.
All shall perish!
Oh shit! No, no, no!
Blood
Damn it.
frenzy!
Oh my gosh!
Vlad von Carstein!
Right, that was a mistake. Something I need to learn from. You know, the problem with having so many easy battles in a campaign, you just lose. I know, this is cheesing. I'd win the battle but lose the hero. I don't want to do that. Or you can call it exploit if you want. But to be honest with you, I just don't want to lose that hero. I guess I'm just gonna... Here's an interesting question. The amount of damage they can do is some... The sad part in all of this is if I literally just out-resolve it, I only lose a unit of Graveguard and move on. When you're so strong in auto-resolve, you don't want to fight the battles. Like, genuinely. It's not even that... I mean, I guess, like, the problem is, like, just heroes right now are vulnerable. So, like, right now, I would just lose this unit of Graveguard, which is a pretty decent rank. But yeah, one of my weaknesses as a player, like, I can handle the campaign map just fine in every singular way. My personal weakness as a player, dealing with the campaign map, absolutely. So here's what I'm going to do. Like, the artillery is obviously going to cause some damage, but just can't really afford getting down into the nitty-gritty over there. So I'm going to send the trio, the golden trio of vampires and Isabella, to go deal with that, with the artillery issue. They're going to stay and deal with any situation in the back here.
Join us at once.
Okay.
Mortis engine.
Ooh, that is wow! Holy crap! What the hell?
Isabella von Carstein.
Wow, Azak certainly is not fucking around, I can tell you that. But nor are the Black Orc. What are you doing?
It shall be done. Swiftly.
Those artillery shots are absolutely hammering me.
For Sylvania! Vampire!
Blood Knights! With haste!
With haste! Death! What?
Get him, get him, get him.
We are the new order! Vampire, your time has come!
Gonna give Vlad the buff. Multiple buffs.
For Sylvania! We must have blood!
Isabella von Carstein! I'm in your thrall! Von Carsteins are the true emperors!
On death!
Alright, they're starting to collapse already.
All before us will perish. The curse of undeath!
Isabella von
Isabella will be able to start replenishing her HP soon enough.
Find me if you dare! Swiftly!
You're telling me some
Vampire!
fucking punk wagons are...
I thirst! Vampire!
Yes, yes.
That is such a ridiculous amount. All these guys, that's...
Isabella von Carstein! At once!
Corpse cat.
We thirst!
White King. Yes.
It is done!
Yes.
Undead Knights! Blood Knights! With haste! All shall perish!
Quickly! I am pleased! Isabella von Carstein!
Blood Knights!
Yes, awake, minions. Their time has come.
Your will.
For blood!
Vlad von Carstein!
Corpse cat. Corpse cat. All before us will perish.
Vlad von Carstein!
Alright, much better. Though it would have been a battle that I would have won the first time around, just didn't want to lose a hero because of a stupid... The problem is, you just don't have a lot of good battles right now to really learn as a player. And so when you end up getting pulverized, or potentially pulverized, it's like a rare occasion. Just... I guess there's a power creep, I guess, between certain armies. Significant so. lords, all that stuff. And that is a substantial amount.
King of Darkness.
He made it out?
Death and destruction.
Well, it is an unfortunate turn of events, because I'm not going to be able... I'll just get him off the battle as quickly as I can. Like, if I beat Azak, though, just gotta kill Azak, gotta kill his shaman. Should have inflicted more casualties, but whatever. Alright, so the units I want to... Where am I from? Romania. Hello, hello, hello. I'm not gonna speak in Romanian though. I'm sure you might understand why. But anyway, these guys... Can't I? There we go. So these fellows are out. Everyone else deploys and we make our stand against the greenskins.
Vlad von Carstein.
Right.
I will.
Okay.
The breathers! For Isabella!
What happened there? Did he overcast something? And I'm not sure what the fuck happened there. I just know Azak is dead.
Isabella von Carstein! Agreed! I am immortal!
What the wow, okay. What is wrong with this one? He's just getting hammered absolutely in every way, shape, or form. Oh my gosh. She will need some healing.
The living will join us!
As you command.
Damn, I didn't think she would just collapse so easily.
At once!
Alright, just got her healed.
Sylvania rules the night!
Thank you for the comment. Okay. Let's see. He's gonna get the butt. Oh my god, get the fuck out. What the hell?
Swiftly!
Like, she's getting smashed by wagons. It's not even funny anymore.
By Van Hell's will.
He's laid.
Like, this is what... Yeah. Bad orc boys. Well, they are certainly one of the more substantial units there.
Corpse cart.
Just don't expect one of your heroes just get deleted by a unit like that.
Mortis engine.
I mean, a rogue idol, sure, I would expect that, but I guess I'm just shocked by the power these guys have. To be honest, I probably should have treated this more seriously because, well,
I'm in your throne. So be it. Your desire? To war! Vampire!
alright, that's the battle. That's finished. And the turn and the battle. Really rough start. Yeah. Really rough start there in this battle. You just don't know exactly where she took the damage from. Like, just the boar boys. I mean, there were some black orcs, but I don't think that was it. It just was the orc boy big guns. How is he able even to recruit big guns? From what? I mean, he never lost his home region, so I'm guessing he just upgraded that. Yeah, that's what I took over, by the way.
champion of the dark. More sleep shines.
Keep your roving eyes away from me.
Sartosa's
Onward.
fear the pipe.
Wurzag. What do you want? I will alone. Greetings, brothers. What does my bloodline require?
The Frozen Kingdom welcomes all its allies.
I will alone.
You seem confused.
What? This better be important. March!
So Skarsnik is over there in that settlement. Hopefully Friedrich will be fine. I might need to recruit better units for him to withstand the might of Skarsnik. Although the might of Skarsnik is generally overrated in a lot of situations.
Prithee, cease your
Yep. Oh. Okay. The problem is, I don't have the army to take on Skarsnik, and even if I did have the army to take on Skarsnik, what then? Maybe I should develop these mountain regions a bit, give them to the Bloody Hand. I mean, he can have Karazak as well. below. Am I not just screwing myself over?
The
Who
von
knows?
Carstein. The world will drown in blood.
Friends of Kislev, we greet you. Oh, Kislev.
King of Darkness, if you think it is wise. Darkness comes.
Yes, plunder the
Alright, I got an allied army moving into position. It's so sounding hilarious. Could they even take this? Potentially, actually.
I have no time for this.
Bring me flesh to craft. I relish the opportunity.
What choices do I have? I can fight it.
The spirits agree. You dare. Darkness comes. You dare.
My bloodline calls. He suits my cause.
Darkness comes.
Alright. Income from cities. Oh, okay. I really should have gotten that for... Yeah, okay. That was probably important. Wait, who's garrisoned? Eh, just him. Okay. Immortal well. Get that up. A bit pointless, a bit pointless. I mean, I could get some garrison buildings if I really, really wanted to, but not crucial at this point. 4 soul. That would be a lot. And you just get to a point where they're just not flat out gonna refuse to assault it.
Soon I'll be all powerful.
Gonna get rid of more of these.
Darkness comes.
It is a lot of money. And eventually what I'm going to do is I'm going to merge these two armies together. I don't have an army to support against Narsnik, though I could recruit one. Zombies aplenty from the Ragnarhof. Send them all the way through the mountains.
I do not bandy words.
What do you want? Bullshit idea, if you ask me. Okay, the dwarves may very well decide to retreat in this situation. Yeah, as expected.
You
Further, all die. Kill them, raise them. They will serve. Move! The days.
The Sea Father tasks me to destroy you. Call me mermaid. A done deal.
The move. Yes.
You get that trade, that peace deal. Okay.
All shall know me and tremble, cloaked in darkness.
Vlad will deal with that.
What?
Need to be a bit careful.
Don't hold your breath.
This is bullshit.
More sleep shines.
Speak up, or I'll take your tongue.
Is a win possible? Maybe. Maybe with some better units. Get rid of these guys actually.
No.
These are gold, these are gold. Hell of a fight awaiting me. To risk it, to not risk it. Let's see what dot resolve says. That is perfectly acceptable as far as I see it. Alright, one more blood kiss needed for victory.
Yes. Agreed. For now.
Keep your roving eyes open.
Why do?
I think the yeah. We got Klein Mulder there. Still lose. That is an interesting one.
Deliver it unto me.
Bats and wolves gather.
Well, if the dwarves do decide to attack, raise this, Gaze of Nagash, get that one. Upgrade that to level 3, get the income benefit.
So.
The Tsarina bids you welcome.
This is a bit ridiculous.
My people.
To war! You?
Kneel to Ur. I decree your death in the great Orthodoxy's name.
Alright, let's not go to war against Clan Mulder just yet. Not the best idea when they are close enough to me that I could strike. Well, this army would not necessarily be able to overcome the garrison. They could do some damage.
Seas of blood. This better be important. Drink their life force. Ready?
Bring me flesh to craft. Find me charnel pits. Soon I'll be all-powerful. This night?
You dare? We are in agreement. To the shadows.
More mausoleums to defy. Very good. Don't yous look at me with them eyes. You dare? We will par very good.
What? The von Carstein. No mercy. The world will drown in blood. I am Vlad.
The Boca Palace's doors are open to you. A pleasure. A pleasure. Our common cause shall benefit the world. This shall suffice. Like the motherland.
This is where things really get interesting, don't they? Because now I can get some really good units. Including artillery. Once you can start recruiting little Groms.
I thirst. What? Why, Duke?
The Empire. You are not welcome in my court.
They will serve. Oskala.
Favored daughter.
Alright, I'm about halfway through the turns. I am going to pick up more banshees. Here, recruit rank for necromancer, get that up to speed. More banshees.
Unstoppable.
And I'll just be right back in a couple of minutes. It does make you wonder, if I'm rank 3, however, who's rank 1? No one next to me.
You are not welcome in my court, yet here you are. Friend or foe, we will see.
You gotta love Karl Franz.
So be it.
So I'm supposed to destroy the Reichland. Feels like a waste of a good opportunity, really. Besides, there are more ways to skin a cat. Now over here, Carriages of Death. Spread some corruption. If I were to just get another goddamn point, I would... What would that give me? Character experience gain. That is not insignificant. But I can wait a bit. That's not useful. Crypt Guard. Crypt Ghouls. So Crypt Ghouls, Vampiric Corruption. Yeah, I think this needs to be improved somehow. Well, I can improve it. Okay, commandment. And I'm just gonna go deal with this Skaven with Vlad, and my army here under the first Frederick is going to go deal with Carson. Maybe get an agreement with the dwarves finally. I'm making a mistake, I know, but if I can... Like, I have a lot of territory that I can trade with Foreground for much better relations. I just don't want to deal with the mountains. I guess that's the problem with Vlad. You end up in all of this unfavorable territory that you just don't care about in a lot of ways. Why would you? Because income is just not worth it. Just kind of get to a point where investing in a province would just mean spending a lot of money. I mean, it is worth it. A couple of reasons, not just units, heroes. Really, investing in heroes is the way to go. Yeah, more control.
Wipe them out.
I am the High King. I will hear you beg now.
To war,
Miao Ying.
Lord of the Night.
Alright, time to deal with the Skaven.
You will know our death.
How is she doing? Well, she took Help It. Now that is a fight. I'm gonna deal with Festus over there.
Everything dies.
Oh yeah.
Don't think so.
We got Mr. Belagar Ironhammer here himself.
Bats and wolves gather.
Move.
Yes, into the tombs. Follow me.
Wait.
You dare.
Alright.
Darkness comes.
That worked out quite well.
Yes, you will be rewarded.
lies.
Now Bellegarde just got hammered.
Grudge bearer.
Yeah. Elness, Forest Chain. Hold on. I can get another unit of Sylvanian crossbows.
Yes.
Though not necessarily for this army. Over here, just gonna get wild-eyed. More training. Deadly blade as well. Gonna fill this army up with zombies. I don't care for zombies, but it is cheap. And we do have a meeting with Destiny, or rather, there's gonna be a meeting with Bellegarde as I march my army to deal with him. Waste of time, but might as well. Hey, let me just toggle a fog of war, because I'm pretty certain I know what happened to... Yeah. I mean, the Bloody Hand holds that territory, but...
I'm a pirate. Of course you can trust me.
Clearly. No, I'm just gonna look at the campaign situation. I'm just really curious over things that have developed. Well, Volkmar is still alive, interestingly enough. It is turn 51, so let me just analyze the situation. Arkhan has done very well for himself. Cetra not so much, but he does still hold some key territories, so Cetra is still in the game, though yeah, I think Arkhan is gonna beat him. Manfred is doing not necessarily so okay, though he is still there. Cetra is here with a full stack of troops. Forik. He has some territories, though not necessarily all that much, though it does a bit widespread. It seems like he's gone to war with Scarbrand. Is that Emmerich? Oh gosh. Well, he is at war with him, isn't he? Yep. So I can sell a wasteland, but not the mountains. Fun. Genuine fucking logic, really. Okay. The Bloody Hand is... Well, Forgrim is doing okay for himself, I guess. In the sense that he's still alive. And not in the sense of anything else. Barder Prince is still alive. Scrag holding on to a decent amount of territory. Durfo... I mean, Durfo's expanding. Like, he goes to war against the Empire a lot of times. Or something like that. To the north, yeah, I know what Festus is gonna be up to. Gonna take... Hockland is still alive. The actual fuck. You don't expect that to happen. I guess they might have changed Durfo's AI behavior, so it makes it less likely to happen. So yeah, Middenheim is in a pretty decent position. Now I would want to break.
The Boca Palace's doors are open.
Like if I go to... That would take a lot. I look at diplomacy. Not necessarily a lot of options. I guess that's the thing, isn't it? Like, maybe that's something that colors their views when it comes to the strength, because it feels like chaos factions are stronger, but it's also like everyone hates you, right? If you're like vampires or greenskins, they do generally dislike you. Though interestingly enough, Kislev seems to have a good opinion of me. They don't have any aversion towards me. None of those issues. So yeah. And they apparently like what I've done for the Lamian Brotherhood as well. Just a really, really bizarre situation.
You seek help.
Don't know what to make of that. Prague is still independent. To the north, Azazel is still alive, though he generally will stay alive.
Darkness comes. Very well.
Not interested in that. Need more allegiance points to gain any of these armies. So he's gonna march to the World Edge Mountains, oh, World Edge Archway. Now there are multiple ways of viewing this situation. Holy fuck this. It is a big incredible when you think about it, because it's like literally just a couple of buildings that are doing it, but it's more than just a couple of buildings, is it? How about Northern? Yeah, income is pretty good. Public order is excellent. You want to know why the vampire counts are one of the most OP races in the game? There's your answer. Genuinely. Like, outside of the potential of the Empire declaring war against me and ignoring... I wonder who Kisa would side with in this entire situation if the Empire declared war against me. It feels like they're gearing up for it, but I haven't fully decided to commit with that. I'm gonna start moving up armies north.
Then go.
To the border of the Empire. Not quite to the border. I do want to take out Talabeclan, so yeah, the situation is... Oh, let me just look at everything else though. In the north, so the Demon Prince is doing okay for himself, though. Yeah, Malice is alive. The Demon Prince has only taken some territories. Archeon has taken some more territories, but not a substantial amount. Yeah, the dwarves are still in the game.
Despoil and ravage.
Grumbrindle is alive, just barely, if you will. Feels like they've gone to war with each other. It can happen. Marafi is gone, the Sisters of Twilight. No, she's not. It was for herself, sorry. Yeah, I would have been surprised if Marafi had been gone. Ulfwan Tyrion's barely done anything. Everest is the dominant power. Feels like Nakari is... Yeah. Kalador is alive.
Trained by the
Power of Confederation is no more. A cafe. Well, it seems like Gorse is beating the crap out of Croesus. Well, not necessarily, really. Well, winning to a certain extent.
Moore's prophecy.
He's contained Kuvan. Not killed him, but contained him. The western provinces seem to be in a really good position. Like, they've taken the Broken Land, so the nomads have joined them. Nakai is fighting Xiangming. Feels like that's the main war. Dark Elves have, well, put the capital under pressure. The northern provinces just hold the pathetic amount of land. Is Snitch still alive? Feels like it. Yeah, Snitch is still alive, though really consigned to oblivion because he only holds a minor settlement here. The Skaven are incredibly powerful when you think about the early game potential, because they can recruit a lot of Skaven slaves, and although they're crap units, they'll count for a lot if you just bring very, very large numbers. Grimgor is pretty much finished. Yeah. I'm a bit surprised. Did Kolek just beat him? Possibly so. Keep in mind, this campaign is with the ultimate endgame crisis, so we're gonna have dwarves popping up, greenskins popping up. That's gonna be a glorious one. I'm gonna have to worry about Draika, or rather the Wood Elf spawning here in the Griffinwood, Elf spawning here, wiping out Caragnorn and the Empire. I mean, forget about wiping out the Empire, though the Reichland only controls the Reichland itself, and most of Talith Beckland, though, doesn't control. Yeah, if I wanted to wipe out the Reichland, I could relatively easily. Marienburg is a thing. Middenland is still a thing. What the fuck is he doing, though?
Von Carstein sends his minions to threaten and parley.
I am not here to threaten and burn. Not yet.
I am Prince and
He's
Emperor.
level 12. Heinrich Himmler is... like, he's holding Helgard Montfort. Alright, and that's the current state of the campaign. I mean, I am number 1, for obvious reasons. I've won a large number of battles, defeated a large number of enemies. Pretty clear why I'm number 1. Though it should be obvious why I'm number 1. Like, I've just destroyed everyone against me.
Ready to defend.
Though I have a significant amount of territory, but... Alright, let me see skills. Gonna give Graveguard and finish Gutter Fighter. Oh, I have a hero here. Okay. Yep, get rid of that.
Darkness comes.
Agreed.
My bloodline calls. Ready.
I don't know what's with that icon. It's just something that's been happening with the latest patch.
A true diplomat can hide much.
Alright,
behind
Kislev,
us.
what do you want? No. I'll go to war against Brat, though. Take back the Ostermark for the glory of the Empire. Who is the better emperor, Vlad or France?
This better be important. All shall know me and tremble.
What news do you bring to the Ice Throne, friend?
One right.
So,
Miaoying.
Like the motherland, our friendship endures.
Alright, I'll join the war against Azazel.
You have been most courteous.
Fake.
who calls?
But the Skaven are still the priority as far as I see it.
Stop that. Darkness comes.
Do I want to leave an army here? Or do I want to trust that Sartosa is going to finish the job for me?
What?
I have nothing.
Maybe Sartosa will, maybe I won't. They can't get past Fort Sol anyway.
You dare.
But yeah, it's time to start heading north, I feel.
Awaits this night.
That would still be a good amount of income regardless. So I think I'll keep that one. Okay, finally can awaken a proper lord. Good job.
Raise Sigma.
Darkness comes.
Replace.
Darkness comes. Agreed. For now. Power before me. Bow!
Do not sully my...
Okay, I think I'll offer the dwarves these settlements. Grand Peak and Fallen King Mountain. If I can't make that deal work with them, I'll give them to Kislev. Kislev will probably make good use of them. They've got a gold mine going. They've started getting recruitment, Cossor spears, all that. It isn't the best climate, sure. But AI doesn't care about that kind of stuff. Okay, what that's the most nonsensical behavior I've seen so far. Malice is way farther north than that. Alright, there's Fraught. Okay. Does he have a full stack? It does feel like it. So, I'm going to take out Talabekland, maybe give the Empire to the territory to the Reichland, so, you know, they're satisfied. I don't want to... Unless there's a really good structure there.
Vlad von Carstein. Well.
Nope. I am not joining your stupid goddamn war against them. Be gone.
Bow before me. Very well. It is done. More sleep shines. Going. What do you want? Flight. You dare. I hunt.
Okay. Gonna get more on wound. Feels like you gotta do it.
Death awaits.
Try this.
Do you need fresh troops?
No. I will alone. Where's the land? I's too good for that.
I will not betray you.
Oh, that is a lot. Wow. He's a really good hero. Get that talent. Talent, skills, what have you.
Von Carstein sends his minions to threaten and pun.
This better be important. This night,
Could I even dare?
my bloodline calls. Yes. This suits my cause.
Gonna position him on that side. Raid Catrins, alright, they really need a major city. Now, is this vulnerable to attack from south? Potentially.
Not likely.
May be an issue.
You come bearing up.
What?
I'm not concerned right now. I can always raise an army quickly if the need arises. The need has not risen yet.
Courtesy is a sure sign of good breeding.
That might be a crash. Oh yeah, that was a crash. Sadly enough. As expected. I think someone told me that this crash does exist, but I guess well, that's the first time one of the few times that I get an interim crash. Alright. Rat is gonna be an issue unless Katrin comes and deals with it. Though it seems she's certainly on her way right here.
Courtesy is a shot.
Okay. Well, yeah. Wow. Okay. Ouch. I really hope that's not the end of the campaign. That would suck. But yeah, it's a bit of an issue. What do I do? What do I do? Who's 71? I have no clue. I'll declare war on Clan Mulder. Try and see if that makes a difference. If Rat does ambush me, well, do I give a shit? I can tell you I don't. Really hoping to get to the endgame crisis. Honestly. Alright.
The world will drown. Fool brings self to be eaten, yes. Wants to be.
Well, let's see what he ends up doing. Hopefully this will fix the issue I've had. Change some behaviors around.
I am Vlad von Carstein.
The ogres are coming to get ya! Well, the ogres would have to march through the Border Prince's Blackfire Pass. And a couple of other things as well to make that work. So let's see. Assuming I don't get the crash right now. I've had this happen before sometimes. So it's some... Fuck. Well, that is an inglorious end to a campaign, I guess. Save file corruption, sadly enough. Nothing you can do. This is the problem with playing on Legendary, gentlemen. It happens. Sometimes. I'm probably not gonna do another Legendary campaign, if that's the case. If there is currently a corruption with the game, I'm gonna play very hard, but not Legendary, because I don't want to lose my saves. So, yeah. I mean, if I had multiple saves, could have avoided that situation, but yeah, it's sadly enough what's happened. Anyway, Costin here, signing out. Don't forget to subscribe, like, enable notifications, and I'll see you boys and girls next time. I'm gonna probably start another campaign. Shame about Vlad. Was fun while it lasted, though a bit of a steamroll. Though it was pretty hard early on, it just kind of devolved into boring crap